slap it open-handed. Tough life, I told her motto, she need lower standards. Asked her if she had a twin, I feel like Joey Tanner. Big spender, Kris Jenner, I promote the family. Kardashian, see the Benzo, she like, oh, it's happening. Think she called me, cause she never knew her daddy. And my all black, Rhythm Nation, Janet, boy, don't make me Jackson. Bodily, what's underground, what's underground.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Denver Broncos. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Alert! Alert!
Sight! Blue 80!
He'll get this one up to the 26.
Great job, D! Great job!
Out of Ohio State.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
Run, fellas, run!
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
No chance!
Defensively on third down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
Let's go get it right here. Come on.
Here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Spread left, spread left!
Hey, we got three down.
Shine it.
Sponge! Check safety!
Sutton, that's complete.
That's all you got,
21 yards there as they convert on
Get out of here, man! Get out of here! Let's go!
But he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Strong right!
Tight! Green 80!
Line of scrimmage and taken down. On the play, it'll be 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Miles, baby!
Come on, tempo.
Mike's 5'9",
Sight!
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
Watch Mike!
Sometimes I watch teams and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
You can't stop me.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
Hey! Four down.
That's a short pass. And he'll lose
job, D,
yardage.
good job.
Brought down at the
That's
32.
the way you fly the ball.
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. And it'll be
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, baby.
On 4th
That's
down,
what I'm talking about. High five, baby, high five. Let's go.
Away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
No. Check, Patriots!
Check. Four down.
He's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Run.
13 yards on the opening play of the drive.
Good job, D.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Watch you now, Barney. Barney.
Watch the shit.
No. Check. Patriot. Patriot.
Pressure from his right, and he goes
Sack
down.
lunch, baby.
Back.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator, I see an all-out rush like that, I'm following away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here.
Right.
17
He's right
yards
here.
to go on 2nd down.
We got 4. We got 4.
That out to the flat. It's
Let's
complete.
make it a long day.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Watch one. Single. Crash.
Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, that wasn't a completion, but it wasn't a sack either. So the good takeaway, able to extend the run downfield. He was trying to find an open receiver, unable to do so.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here. A little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for your team. Right now what you're looking for
Protect yourself.
Hey, tempo. Position.
Run it.
You're seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that
14,
advantage here on this
run it.
drive.
Get it.
Here down to about the 38-yard line.
What you got?
Try to quick hitter
What you
inside,
got?
but that was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Hey, watch the ball.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here
Four
at a
down.
3rd
Even.
and 8. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
All day.
Banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. Now Edric Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the right hash. And the kick by Rosas is good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. So good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant kick.
I just went right past it.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from
All right,
deep
now,
inside
lucky
their own
56.
territory,
Lucky
which means
56.
You're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule.
4 down.
The ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
You ran into a brick wall,
You
baby.
had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive,
Leopard!
you end up going
Leopard!
backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right
No.
here, right now.
Check. Patriot.
Dancing to his left. Got a man open. It's Ricky Jones. And all the way down to the
3 down.
29.
3 down.
A big play there for Andy. 47 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be.
On
this
the
play,
Ringo.
it was flushed to his left, still on the
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers.
Back 99 Philly, here we go!
Hey, we got a steal.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Just like
A nice gain of 21 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also
The Colts with a first red zone opportunity of the ball game. They've got a 1st and goal at the 6.
Detroit! Detroit!
Single receiver.
And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am. You know I'm old school.
Gun!
Because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action.
And that one blown up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They lost 2, and it's 3rd down.
We got 4.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen,
Out.
we have got
3
to
down.
run
3
the
down.
This point in the second quarter, been a struggle. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guy. They stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Double tight. Be ready for one word.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 3 yards on the pick up there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Keep working, baby. Keep working, fellas.
The coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs. They'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running. Play action, hit them over the top.
And not much.
Let's
Maybe
make
a
these
yard
babies
up
cry
to
all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to
Run!
follow up your
Cut!
assignment.
He is going to find Hill here.
We got 3. 3 down.
And
3
they'll
down.
get it up
Hey,
just
fellas, we
short
got
of
3.
the
Let's go.
45 at the 44. The slant that time, 15 yards and a 1st down.
Watch tight end. Tight right. 3 down. Hot.
And incomplete as he was knocked
You
as
got
he
him.
threw it.
You
And
got
took
him.
the ball off the
You got
course.
him.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense?
Gotta go. In and out.
If
Let's
you
go.
got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're
Tight
aiming
left,
for.
tight left.
They tried to throw for it there. Nice
got 3,
effort to
3
knock
down.
that away.
Big rush, and down he goes.
Hot.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit.
Talking about.
What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean.
Hey. We got 3. Hot.
Tight end, Jake Butt. And he'll get it out to midfield.
Yeah,
Looks like,
baby.
they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. Away, and boy, it's another boomer. is set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
Pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
On the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league,
Crash.
you can get them. Not easily done.
Run, they're running.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop any defensively. 3rd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
He's going to
Coming for you, son.
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th
I'm
down.
going to hit you all day, baby.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there. Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play. And the officials are contact coming from both sides. No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Tight to the right. Move.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
That's the West.
He's going to take this one across midfield.
Gotta go.
Colts territory. It's a
12.
but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Go. It's run.
He was hoping to get to the edge. They did a really nice job of forcing him back inside.
Yeah.
That's excellent
All
fundamental
goes special.
defensive football.
All goes
Don't
special.
let him outside.
59.
To throw is Wilson. That's out to Hill. Right side complete. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Tyreek Hill.
Let's go.
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down.
Crash.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And
Run.
get him go. And all the way down
Yo trip
to the
is
29.
here, baby. Yo trip is here.
Play that time for the Colts. 48 yards on the ground. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Hey, tight end's right.
Let's
Watch
see if
tight
they
end.
do it
All right now,
anyway.
lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Off to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly. Just sitting in the guy downfield, with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath.
Hey,
They said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Run.
2 minutes remain here in the first half.
That's it, baby.
Back to
That's
Denver
it.
right after this. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd.
Right.
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available for him.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the inline, so it'll come out to the 25. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting...
You got 4 down, 4 down.
Because that worked,
Clear.
but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give them 3 on first down. Set up a 2nd and 7.
He wasn't
Here's
ready.
2nd and 7
He
now from the
wasn't ready.
28.
59. Mike's 50. I got you, son. I got you, son.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Go, go, run,
I do know
run,
from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The Broncos on 3rd down.
Tempo,
2
tempo.
for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Good, 12, 12, 12. 4
Here's Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
You got 4.
And that is close.
They're coming.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. For 6.
And while that touchdown does not give them and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown
What are you
there.
looking for?
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
Don't take forever, okay?
They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. This is a big decision here. As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Try and run. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Let's go get another one. Let's go get another one. Come on. Good. 12, 12, 12.
And his throw here's incomplete. So he can't hang on.
Crash down, crash.
I remember an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not
Strong
a
right,
chance
strong
at all.
right,
Way
strong right.
easier said than done.
12, 12. 4 down.
It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have.
Yeah, baby.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect
No
him.
one else there to protect him, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb it.
Leopard! Leopard! Detroit! Detroit!
And now second down.
Tight end right, tight end right.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Hey, let's go.
Picked off
Interception.
inside the 10.
All day, baby.
And his
Let's
guys
get this.
have got it back in the closing stages.
Come
of
on,
the
let's go.
first half. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Mike.
And he's going to be taken
pick your
down
game
shy
up.
of the and 10 right around the 9-yard line. So we come to halftime here. The visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
Hey.
You turn
Four down.
Now I think
Outside coming!
But in order to get the separation that you just talked about,
Right.
change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies and try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
Gun!
So we got
Check
3
50,
at one
check
tackle,
50.
but couldn't do a whole lot else. Tackle by Bradley Chubb.
Run!
2018 draft. The Colts on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
No. Check. Patriot!
Wind up and he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's
We've seen
it,
good
baby!
color skills on display throughout this game. Really making it difficult to complete a pass.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up first and 10.
Tight on the right.
Touchdown right. That one complete to Hill. A good pickup there, a 22.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. Now that player is able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
47.
The amount of sacks that
Here they come.
is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line
Zebra.
cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly.
Yeah,
Give him a yard out of the 43.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it. Stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one off, that'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact, try and get his arms out in the sky.
And that right there is something we've seen, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. You've got to get it out low and really try. That was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something.
Watch it now, Barney!
As they head to the field now, with the game offense right now.
Let's go,
They
D.
have to do it without letting panic creep in.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one
Three
was
down,
swallowed
three
up
down.
because what they were hoping, those big defensive lines.
Let's go right here now.
Looking right sideline, but it's
Crash,
incomplete.
crash,
A second down
crash.
pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, the struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, But until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
After an incomplete pass on second down.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Didn't mind throwing it in there against double. So he would make the play for him.
Yeah, baby. Boom.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Tiny is on the Ringo. Tiny is on the Ringo. Got four down.
Forced out to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much.
Sack,
getting
baby.
outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense.
Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Incomplete.
It's always a
They're coming. They're coming.
defensively when you can rally to the football.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1 yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game. 4
down.
That we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that.
I got him.
They gotta feel good about
36 power.
And they better make sure
Friday.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6
Shotgun.
on the board here. We'll see. Goal line.
Oh, you got deep?
And they've got it very deep in enemy territory. It's inside the 5 at the
Right there.
3 yard line. First and
Okay,
goal.
baby.
They were obviously backed up, had a little bit of space from the
Watch
goal
tight end.
line, snapping it from the 3, but still
We
trying
got
to
4.
throw it. And
We got 4.
Watch you now, Barney.
Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover, put your defense in a bad spot. I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, space who can break
Big
tackles
stop, D.
and, in a
Big
sense,
stop. Let's go.
become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
second down for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Watch
Now
tight
they
end, watch
face
tight
a
end.
third
Tight
down
right,
and
tight
4
right.
after that incompletion on. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop is going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
Started with first and goal. Anything less than a touchdown would feel like a letdown to me.
So it's his 3rd field goal now in the ball game, and he needed his leg. This last one gives him the lead.
It's been a back and forth kind of a game, hasn't it? Now you got to tell your defense, guys, need you to make this stand up because we got the momentum going in the right direction.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception,
36
are you
power.
a little bit more cautious when you start that next
4
drive?
down.
It's out, fumble. And I believe the Colts have recovered.
me.
Yes,
That's
they
me.
have.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, there's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz
Watch
or
tight end.
pressure on the
Watch tight end.
quarterback.
Tight
They've
end's
got to
right.
be prepared
Tight
to
end's
break
right.
routes off early. And never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And it'll be second and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a...
Here we go, G. Here I come. Here I come.
He's belted before he can get out of the back. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
My God!
And incomplete. The contact made the ball run free and brings up 4th down.
That's it,
Once you
baby.
get into the
That's
red
it.
zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties.
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives have bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just...
Touch 50, touch 50.
Right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Crash, crash, crash.
There he goes,
Crash!
right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Royce Freeman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead. Caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. And last time...
Gun!
They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
Described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time,
Blitz!
they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the
boy, I
end
know
zone.
you
They'll
felt
be
that
going
one.
for 6.
I know you felt that one.
And he is going to be taken down.
Shaq, we got him.
And that
We
should
got
be
him.
the final play of this 3rd quarter.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals can stand out. How about that for it?
Welcome back now to Denver. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks
Tight end to
here
the right,
after
boy. Tight end
first
to the
and
right.
second down
Move.
went backwards. It's 3rd and very low. Trying to lay one up deep. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brother just take your phone to and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle yourselves.
I like that. Yeah, there was kind of, like you said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
Hey, boys, we got 4. 4 down.
Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there. And I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to
Take your foot off the gas. It's real hard to put it back on and mash it because once everyone's
Let's go.
against, I think you may want to keep them cranking high right here.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. And able to push his way forward here for a good little game. Good pickup on 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it?
Hey,
Watch the slant! Watch the slant! Right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And that time the tackle by the Booker.
One play at a time, guys. Let's
Typically,
go.
we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case,
He may try and run for this. Call
I
it
know
no
you
gain
feel
on
that.
the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Moses puts this one through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
excellent question, because when you look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their
Touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a
Now
base
let's
hit,
go!
he's on base, goes to sideline, puts on sweatpants on his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit, and that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day. You have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control for a little bit of a
Baby! Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
Make those throws, and he did that.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the
All
right.
right, now, Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measure.
And he's going to go down here, sacked. They push him back to the 34.
Boom!
A rough
That's how we
couple of
do
weeks
it,
for the
baby.
man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think move your pocket to the right, to the
Leopard!
left.
Leopard!
Roll them out, bootleg it.
Detroit! Detroit!
They can't just rely on
Detroit!
He's gonna take
Detroit!
4 to 5 steps back.
Formula's not working right now. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
They don't
complete.
want it, fellas.
And
They
he gets
don't
this one inside
want
the
it.
15.
Keep
Just
playing
a
hard,
two
fellas.
shot of the 10. 64
Gun!
yards receiving
Gun!
for him.
Gun!
That last catch, good enough for a first down.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Here we go, D.
That's going to be with the 10-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just
Leopard! Leopard!
to 6. A gain of 6.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Snap is going to look to throw. Floating one, incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows of throwing the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people.
3 down. 3 down. Run.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
We got 4.
He'll look to throw.
Crash down.
This
Crash.
is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Never say never situation. But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
Scored and puts it in front here late. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need.
Because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. Mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT?
tight, guys,
I don't
double
know.
tight.
The only thing they needed to see
Shotgun.
on film there was a snap.
Watch the safety
And
creep.
he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
3 down. 3 down.
Well, they had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on
Tight end
2nd
right.
and 10.
Tempo, tempo.
Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out.
Keep working, baby. Keep working,
stop the
fellas.
clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Escaping the pressure right. Finding room inside the 40. Gets it off to Freeman. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Come on, let's go.
34 now. Here's first and 10.
Tempo, baby. Let's go. Let's go to work. Come on.
Tight.
Football. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have.
Outside's coming. Outside's coming.
Missed opportunity.
Blitz.
If they take the ball downfield and score,
That's where you
they got a
belong.
chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice will
Tight
be a
ends
whole lot
Ringo.
of fun
Tight
for
ends
him.
on the
On
Ringo.
other
Tight
side,
ends on the
no
Ringo.
bigger.
That's what you got for. Go down.
And when you look at it from the offense's
Here they
perspective,
come. Here they come. Here they come.
taking
Hot,
care of the
hot, hot,
ball, so important. I know they're going to have all kinds of
Hot,
ball
hot, hot,
security
hot, hot,
drills in practice all next week.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Crash.
And he's got
Crash.
this
Leopard!
before
Leopard!
being taken down.
Watch it now, Barney! Barney!
Gain of 25
No. Check.
yards.
Patriot!
They picked
Patriot!
up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation,
Gun!
want to play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
Leopard!
Gain of 6 there on first.
Leopard!
A small glimpse there as to why they like to run so.
They like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump.
Gun!
Now they face a third down
Four
and
down,
4
four down.
after that. He'll look to throw. That's caught by Seals Jones. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use. It is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. So in a game that's been full of twists and turns, here's another with time winding down.
And now, as you say,
Check three,
time's
check three.
obviously a huge factor. But all you're looking for
Single,
now
single.
is and you might get that shot after all.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
We got three. Three
7
down. Three
yards
down.
to pick
Hey,
up on
fellas,
the
we got
pitch and
3. Let's
catch.
go.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run
tight
about
end,
3
watch
different
tight end.
routes, and that
Tight
was
right,
it.
tight right.
Now you can run anything.
Tight
and
green
catch the ball,
80.
as we just saw there.
Now a desperation throw deep. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. And he will bring this across midfield
You
to
got
the
him.
49-yard
You got him.
line.
You got him.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in
Season of
December.
giving.
Right, it is the season of giving.
All right, now, lucky
Maybe
56.
for his own
Lucky
sake after
56.
the game, donating certain amounts to
Check.
charity.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. We will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
We got double tight. Double tight.
Leopard! Hut!
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you're primed to pump all week in your home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Colts, it's a rare bright spot as they move to 3-10 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
What's up, gang?
Let me go secure for the game right quick.
Hey, what's up, gang?
I got it. Free real.
What's up,
Keep the
gang?
rest.
Hey, I got that check into go.
I'm gone.
A lot of these look lost. They broke. They think it's my fault. No cost. I want that caught. I'm dripping. I'm stuck with the sauce.
Good drip. Good drip.
But she love you, don't touch it. Reynolds Da Vinci is white. Limited Louis, that's light. Rape in the city, that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones don't like. Why even people so light? Bank account looking like yikes. I went from filling out kites to putting it on the block. Look what you swear it. Somebody give me a. These ain't like the cops. Gossiping more than a. In jail I had. I make you dead off the. They can't be my friends, so they wanna be ops. If I see them hanging and I'm in that spaceship, I'm dropping the top. Act like my beat ain't no happy belated, I'm counting the guap. Who gave you the voice? Who told you your thoughts count? GPS straight to the money. I put my big homie up the big Mickey Mouse. You posted your at 12 and 8 that night, she had my all over the mansion. Can't sit on my house. I got that check into golf. A lot of these look lost. They broke, they think it's my fault. No cost. I want that caught. I'm dripping, I'm stuck with the sauce.